Basically, I'm not gonna tell you guys stories, but it's gonna be like stories and tips at the same time. So I'm just gonna be talking about my first time, doing my videographer things for this birthday party. It was for a woman. She was 50. She was turning 50 years old. It was a humongous event, red carpet, everything. I was doing the videography, and then there was a photographer there, and he was doing the photography. And I'm the videographer, and I'm doing interviews with people, they're wishing her happy birthday. We're walking like she's walking down, like she's like presented, like it's crazy. It looks like a Sweet 16 off one of those MTV shows or BET shows, or where they do like the famous little kids that are turning 16 and like have those crazy birthday parties. That's what this woman's 50-year-old birthday party looked like. It was actually insane. Okay, so basically, of course I was nervous. Of course I didn't want to get anything wrong. I wanted to be in the shot. I wanted to be in there. I wanted to be down to the wire. I wanted to have everything that I could do to make this thing look perfect. So a lot of people don't understand that videographers, bro, you guys have the camera. You have the power to do whatever you want. Well, not whatever you want, just be as creative as you want. So if you want to, while they're dancing, while they're like, while she's walking down, don't be afraid to like walk in front of her and like have the camera pointed at her, like be right in front of her face. Like it's the main point of being a videographer. You can't be scared to walk up and do these things. Because you have a camera in your hand, you have so much more power. Especially, I'll get to other stuff later, but at a certain event, basically right now at this birthday party, of course I was nervous, but you gotta suck it up. You gotta do what you gotta do. And of course I got my camera, I did what I had to do, and I'm going and I'm just running. I'm walking with her everywhere she goes. I'm doing the whole thing. I'm in the car. I'm doing this stuff. Like, you don't understand how much work I put into this. I'm going to be releasing that one soon, but I'll probably release it on another platform. Maybe like on a website, maybe like on my website or something like that. I don't think I really want to put on my YouTube channel because it's not really what my YouTube channel is about. Maybe short. Only thing I really will be doing that involves like my work is my short films and everything like that. But clients and stuff like that, I'm not down to do that. Maybe you can see that on my website and everything like that. But yeah, basically you just got to be all up in their face. You got to do what you have to do. You got to be have your camera ready at all times. Got to just do everything you can. I shot a lot of B-roll footage. I shot a lot of things, and it made the film look a lot better than it really would have been if I was just scared and I just filmed from a distance. I'm sorry. Number one rule of being a YouTuber: turn this down. Okay, there we go. But basically, it's just basically you can't be nervous. You just can't. You just have to take these risks. You have to do these things, because if you don't, then your film will look bad, or your client won't like it. They won't like it. They won't understand why you did this. They paid you already, and they want to get the refund back and everything like that. It's not a good look. So that's why you always got to take your risk, do everything you can to do it right the first time, and that's going to work out for you. If you're a videographer and you're rap videos, okay. This one can be a little bit tricky because, some rappers like to have guns and stuff like that. A lot of rappers like to have guns. A lot of rappers like to smoke weed. A lot of rappers like to do a lot of these things while, they're making their music videos. And this is something that you have to be prepared for. This is something that you need to be known, that you have to make it known to the rappers that if there's certain things that, you don't like, you gotta ask them, like, what's gonna be there. Because if you don't, then, they might have guns pointed at you. The guns will be pointed at your camera. You will see weed and everything like that. So you gotta ask the rappers if they're gonna have this included in their videos or not, and if you're okay with this, because a lot of people get into this stuff and they don't understand it, and then they're scared, and then when they come out with the finished product, it looks all shaky and it's not good, and the rappers see it and then they fire them. They want their refund back, because they do have some. So I mean, like, if you don't produce some great quality content, then maybe something will go wrong, and you'll be on Channel 5 News. So that's kind of a risk right there. But it's up to you guys. It's up to your personal preferences and your personal decisions. Exactly. Now, let's get on to the fun stuff, the weddings and all the parties and stuff like that, and everything that you want to do, and just having clients that want to do just regular stuff, documentaries and everything like that. This is basically all the fun stuff right here. So, I had a client and I did a wedding. A wedding was pretty fun. It was really fun, actually. It's a whole lot of fun at doing weddings. The only one thing you need to be certain about is, depending on what you ask the client. The client needs to understand what you need to do, what are you exactly doing, because they will hire multiple videographers. They're not going to just hire one videographer. They will hire multiple ones. So you need to ask them exactly what they need you to do, or you could tell them exactly what you will do in this, you know, in this wedding, and what you need to do, what you got to get done, because they will hire other videographers, they will hire other photographers, they will hire many other people. So you just got to understand that you got to ask them questions, you got to tell them what you prefer to do and everything like that, because it's very tricky when you get into this wedding stuff. And when you do get booked and everything like that, and you're there and stuff like that, just make sure that you don't like me in general, I was a little bit like it was like, I don't know, because I was in the back with the women and they were like getting dressed and everything like that, and you know, yeah, that wouldn't work out too well. So I was a little skeptical about doing that stuff like that, so you gotta make sure you're comfortable and everything with that and everything like that. And yeah, but all in all, weddings are easy. You know, do your stuff, be creative as much as you want, have fun and everything like that, and just don't mess up, basically. And yeah, camera gear. This is one thing that everybody wants to know. What camera gear do I use to become a videographer, filmmaker, photographer, all this stuff? It's not that hard, okay? Look, guys, I'm not saying this in general, but right now we have phones that can produce 4K quality. 4K. I'm recording on a Canon right now, and this shit doesn't even record in 4K. It doesn't even record in 4K. Canon, what are you doing? Make a 4K camera, please, because I'm dying over here. I'm dying. I want to record these videos in 4K. But back to the subject. We have cameras that record in 4K on our phones. Anybody can make films, cinematic videos, all that stuff like that now. Off of this thing has 4K quality. Maybe not the best autofocus and everything like that, which Canon, I do applaud you on that. You do have that amazing stuff like that. But basically, gear. You don't need $5,000, $10,000 setups just to make a good film. You don't have to need all this stuff just to make a good, like, make a party look good. I bet you I can go around and make a film with my iPhone that looks better than most of these people that buy these high-tech gear and everything like that. That is basically not even that good. I just burped a little bit. Damn, Jesus Christ. So basically, don't be worried. Don't be, you know, as you know, it's a lot of things in this world. There's a lot of in this like community, the photographers, videographers. They think, you know, the bigger the camera, the bigger the confidence, the bigger the camera, the bigger the thing. I mean, no, I don't think that's actually a thing. But, you know, the bigger the lens and stuff like that, the more confidence that person has. Like, you know, you have like a small lens and stuff like that, and then like some dude with like a crazy lens, it's like a telephoto lens is like there, and he's looking at you like something like that or whatever. You know, it doesn't matter. These people don't understand if they're just buying lenses that are humongous and crazy cameras that they don't need to buy like a red camera, like the $50,000 one or anything like that. I can make a video, I can make a movie just as good as they can if they're using a $50,000 camera, if I'm using a $500 camera. If you guys want to go check out that video, DSLR guy, he made that same exact video and it was amazing. It's very cool to see. He made a video with the Canon T3i and then a red camera that's used in movie sets and everything like that, music videos. Not really too many music videos, I don't think they really need to. Sony a7S is really going big and being a lot of music videos that I've been watching lately, but like they've been using all these stuff like that that's cost like so much money, but you really don't need to spend that much. To become a filmmaker, all you need is creativity. Creativity from your mind, creativity from your brain. Well, that's the same thing. Yeah, that's a little bit awkward. But basically, you just need to have confidence in yourself that you know what you're doing. You need to have creativity. You need to be like art. I'm not so great with art in writing, but art in filmmaking, I feel like I exceed my level in, and I feel like I'm very technical when it comes to these things. So when you guys trying to figure out like what kind of things that you're trying to do with your creativity and stuff like that, just don't think about it too much. Just do it. And you know what I'm saying? You know, just do it. I'm not gonna say that line because it's kind of been overused. You know, Shia LaBeouf. What were you thinking anyway? What were you thinking? But yeah. It just like when it comes down to it, it's not about the gear. I mean, of course, I have studio lights. Okay, I have a Rode Video Mic Pro. Okay, whatever. I have a tripod. Okay, but I could I don't think you guys understand. When I first bought this camera, I didn't have any of these things. I literally set up all my stuff on shoe boxes, and I put my phone under the camera so it was stabilized. Bro, that was like a year ago when I bought my first camera. Like, I mean, come on, bro. Like, it was bad. It was bad, and it still kind of looked good, actually. But you know what I mean? That doesn't even matter. And now I'm using this stuff, and I feel like it really doesn't make a difference. It's all about the creativity and what you can do about it. And I feel like that if you guys just keep doing what you guys are doing, be creative with all your content that you make, and just do whatever you have to do to exceed in your level, and you will be a successful videographer, in my opinion. Last tip. Woo! I've been talking for a long ass time. Yo, so sorry guys, I know a lot of you guys are disappointed, but basically what I was saying when I went to finish this video, I really wish I could have, but my camera went dead, as you guys can see on the screen. But what I wanted to say is basically that you know, to get your Instagram game up, all you guys got to do is do what you guys have to do to like get your Instagram up, your Twitter, all that stuff. Make sure your social media you brand it like crazy. Just brand the hell out of your social media. Facebook is even a good platform to do it on. Hand out cards, get your Instagram up. A lot of videographers do very successful Instagram. When other people see it, they hit them up, they contact them, and other things like that. It's very important to do this stuff, and I'm very sure that you become a very successful videographer. And I will explain this in a separate video, like specifically just how to get your social media game up soon. But basically for right now, I'm gonna end the video there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed and got the tips that you guys needed. I'm gonna stop talking because I know I've been talking for a long time, and you guys are probably done hearing what I have to say. But basically, I can't say my old intro anymore because, you know, YouTube will take my ads away. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys later. It's me with that. Skip, you guys see me later. Peace the hell out. Bye.